Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. Tarot doing a quick read for you. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards down as destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case there's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share. I am tripping over my words. I can't even talk correctly. I just had the flu yesterday. Normally I would have done your reading yesterday and you would have seen it yesterday. But I woke up yesterday with the flu and it was a real butt kicker. I felt like I had my ass handed to me. So, and at the same time, 4 of my pets all came down with like a really bad cold too. And 3 of them are elderly, so I'm really concerned. I've got one of them I'm keeping an eye on right now. I'm trying to get, he can't breathe right now because it's a cold, but it's all like they're congested. So, and this one wants attention. But the one is diabetic, so I put him in a little carrier thing with some hot water in the front, separated by a can of food so he can't get like into the hot water, and then put a thing over top of it so like it kind of steam. It's like a little steamer kind of thing. So hopefully that opens him up. We'll see what happens. And then there's Joey. Monday, I had to say goodbye to one of my pets, Snowy, the white cat. Some of you all, if you see my channel, you know who I'm talking about. And she's not been doing well. So long story short, the week started with me having to put one down, and then yesterday I had like the world's biggest ass-kicking flu. So, hey, here we are. All right, Scorpio. So I did a pre-shuffle with the this deck, the Da Vinci Enigma Tarot. And it's a very difficult deck to read. It is not normal. Like, for example, this is the King of Pentacles. It's called the Lord of Earth, but this is the King of Pentacles. Does that tell you anything? Not really, no. So you have to, like, I have to defer to the book for, you know, what do they say about this? What do they say about that? For example, by the way, Scorpio, you or someone very close to you either has just gone to or is getting ready to go to rehab. Just throwing that out there. I'll tell you why in a second. But the Lord of the Earth, it says basically, there's the quick and dirty of it. Leadership and business acumen make you beneficent and prosperous. Endurance and pragmatism give you strong foundation. A deep love of the land and an upholding of traditional values creates both quality of life and stability. I want you to focus on the word stability. Leadership, endurance, and tradition bring stability. This is the Wheel of Fortune in that deck. It's the interesting one. So basically, it's based upon Da Vinci's paintings. Everything is his paintings. This is the 8 of Air. That's confinement. You know, and the reason I said I did oracle cards. I pulled oracle cards before after I looked these over. I pulled oracle cards. And I got address your addictions, face your adversities, and then communal living. When I got the communal living, I looked down and saw address your addictions and confinement. I went, okay, I get it. So you or someone very close to you either has just gone to rehab or is getting ready to go to rehab or go back to rehab. But somebody is going to rehab. The things are looking up. So that's the time, and that is 46. And I put little dividers here, so I want to be able to read this to you. And I'm going to have to put on my glasses. I don't want to do this. Good fortune is yours if you synchronize with the rhythm being played out. You are part of a wider sequence of events in which this matter is at the hub. Networks spread things further. Promotion and opportunity open things up. Things are looking up and coming to culmination. So I put things are looking up, coming to culmination is the key here. 8 of Air, it's like the 8 of Swords. Crisis where you need to be flexible. You're only restrained by convention and self-beliefs. 2 of Air, it says respect, and I wrote read it out loud, so page 72. I will read that to you. And it says mutual respect can bring peace to a quarrel. Negotiate a truce and suspend hostilities long enough to appraise what the other has to say. Pooling resources enables a non-partisan result for the common good. Pooling resources, whether you want to or not, is going to be necessary. You have Imagination, which is like their version of the, here. This is the Chariot card. I do not look good in glasses. Unless you're a Capricorn, in which case you're like, hey. But this is the Chariot card. So it's called Imagination. And in it, it says, Joey, what's up, buddy? It says, victory is yours when you focus upon the objective with imagination to help steer your movement of projects, and the achievement of goals are in your sights. You can overcome obstacles and make progress now if you promote your interest. Travel that helps you relocate or advance is likely. Travel that helps you relocate or advance is likely. It is important to keep the reins in your own hands and steer your life according to a clear focus. Do not let daydreams draw your chariot. Stay grounded. And then the final card was the Six of Water. And that's all about the past, right? So, longing acts as, and I gotta read this to you. This is, do not get stuck in the past. It says, longing, oh wait, damn it. Here we go. Memory strengthens connection with things that were before. Childhood places, old loves, past associations call to you. Longing acts as a spur either to encourage growth or to remain stuck in the past. Longing. It's either a spur or it's, you know, you being stuck in the past. All right, so let's, for the Lord of, for the basically the King of Pentacles, you get take the lead and prosperity. So focus on leadership, endurance, and tradition. For the Wheel of Fortune, I got a fiery climax approaches. I can't even talk. I can't breathe. I can't talk, I can't breathe. What is going on? Maybe I should have just like, but I can't let the channel die either. So there's that. The Two of Air, you get Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Because remember it said pull your resources. So time to collaborate. For the Chariot card, Wisdom, Ships, and Past Life. Oh, Wisdom and Ships. Because that's all about travel. Because the Chariot card is also about getting information and resources. And then the Six of Water, I found a past life relationship. You have known each other before. So let's get into your money portion, Scorpio. Let's get into the money portion. And we're going to use the Illuminated Tarot to do your financial. On the bottom, Ace of Cups. All right. Who else got that? Somebody, Libra got that, but it was the Psychic Tarot of the Heart with the Ace of Cups. So once again, and notice, okay, so if you have anything in Libra, look at that reading. But also, if you do, you'll notice there's the cup or the card was all green. It was a green heart. Like green is prosperity, money, right? It represents money and prosperity. Look at this. Look at all the green in the background. So there's some kind of new beginning financially that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. I don't know what my dogs are flipping out about. I don't know. I want to pause this and look. And I'm gonna. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is my sister. That's what that was. The dogs were flipping out because my sister was here. She brought me a card. She brought me a cute little flower. And then she brought me balloons and food just because she knew that I was sick. And she's a Cancer like me. So this is what we Cancers do. And I love that. Thank you, Pam. All right, so I was like, why are they flipping out so much? So that is sweet. And I said something about feeling like I was dealing with horse caca, or I felt like horse caca. All right, so I don't even know what, now I'm lost. I was doing your financial with the Illuminated Tarot. Did not expect any of that. All right, so put that over there. All right, so Scorpio. What is going on with everybody's money right now? So 5. I don't know what that was. All right, so 5 of Swords. You're trying to be strategic with your money, your finances. That sounds like a Scorpio thing. Being strategic with your money. All right. So. Joey. Joey's making noise. I'm worried about them because they're old and sick now because they got a really bad cold. 5 of Wands. That's so 5 of Swords on the bottom and then 5 of Wands now. So arguing and fighting over money. So you're focused on stability, though. That's good. 3 of Wands. Okay, look at all this. Wow. Wow. Scorpio. Ooh. And then 3 of Pentacles. Now, this deck is usually read differently, and I'm not going to bust out the book and try and do it their way, so we're just going to do it the way I know. But look, okay, so these are supposed to be wands. This is wands energy in this deck, in the Illuminated Tarot deck. But look at this. So you got 5 of wands, 4 wands, 3 wands. That's interesting because it's like, it's almost like a countdown. King of wands and 10 of wands. So you may be feeling burdened in some way, shape, or form by your financial situation. But you are working together. You're getting advice, I think, to try and, I don't know if I want to say improve things, because most people are dealing with in situations in which they have to improve things. I don't think that's the case with you all. I don't think, well, I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of you all have kind of sat yourself in good positions as it is. So it could just be just asking advice on how to not even improve, even though my mind wants to say, or my mouth wants to say improve, just to continue to make smart choices. So you're just kind of reaching out to advisors, I think, and people that, or maybe, I feel like it's people though. I was going to say, or you're, doing research and looking things up, but I think it's you're asking people. There is competition for money, but be careful because you don't want financial things to be like a chain that holds you down. So don't let the spirit of materialism get the best of you. Oh, my nail. This is not the most flattering view. I just realized. I'm like, this view makes me look big as a house, but I will. I think that's the best, the gist of it. An Ace of Wands. Look at this. It's all wand energy. So you're taking action. Whatever your financial situation is, you are taking action. And you're making things happen. I just see like 3 of Wands and then 3 of Pentacles. They're all about working together with others to make something, to make things happen. All right, let's look at your career then with the Wizard's Tarot. Man, that is weird. I did not expect that. All right, so this deck for your career portion. And she brought me food. I love food. I'm Taurus rising and Venus in Taurus. Food is awesome. So I gave her my Keurig that I don't use and all the little turny thing, the carousel, and the thingy goes underneath of it that has the drawers, put the K-cups in, because I'm not using that. And then a coffee maker that has like a cappuccino maker on the right, but the cappuccino maker, the heating element went out, so the coffee pot part of it still works. And I was like, well, I don't want to throw it out because it still works. That's like an old person thing, isn't it? It's like, oh, well, it still works, it's still good. Partially. But I mean, I said, if she wants to toss it out, then, whatever. But it's got the tamper for the cappuccino and the little pot for the, the cappuccino frothing and all that, and the regular coffee pot on the left. She will be in for coffee as long as she wants. As long as I'm around, she'll have coffee. So the World card. So Scorpio, are you dealing with lots of different people, like a lot of different cultures, or you do a lot of traveling? Does your job involve travel, distance, dealing with people and things over the internet? Because the World card is usually long distance, it's traveling, and it's internet, and it's dealing with lots of different cultures, different people, different backgrounds. Maybe you're in the travel industry. I don't know. You could be a Scorpio with Venus and Sagittarius. It's possible. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. All right, so, wow. I thought that was the 10 for a second. 2 of Pentacles, so you're weighing your options. 9 of Cups, you're focused on, ooh, okay, so, yeah, that's 3 of Swords. So you're disappointed. Something has not gone the way you want. Ooh, Five of Swords. And the Emperor. And then on the bottom, you have the Two of Cups. So two twos, Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups. For some of you, you might have a romantic thing with somebody you work with, but you might have met your person at your job, but there's that possibility. But when it comes to what you do, it's like you're kind of weighing your options. You're focused on what you really want, what's going to make you ultimately happy in the end. So you could be a little bit stuck in like dreamland mode when it comes to, you know, you might have to be brought down to reality, which I feel like this is done. This card says, okay, we're back to reality. So it could be, you might have had your head in the clouds and may not have been realistic. This is possibly people being competitive with you, arguing and fighting and being competitive, and somebody always having to win. But this shows you being the boss. Now, I don't know who you are specifically. You may not even have a job. You might be unemployed, but this is boss energy. And like this is the one that shows you're in control. So you might own your own business. You got one, Pookie. Between losing a pet on Monday and then worrying about 3 more that might be leaving in the coming days, I can't, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't handle it. So what is, just out of curiosity, what else do we see for the career situation? Well, some of you might work in the justice arena, possibly. There could be a court case involved, or it could be something in which a really big decision has to be made, and you have to wait to see how. But I feel like whatever things are going to be balanced out. Things are going to happen fairly. Although I almost feel like it's not a. I almost feel like this is going to sound strange, but whatever it is, it's like there's no people involved. Because look, there's nobody in this card. So it's like whatever the situation is, it doesn't involve people. What a weird thing to say. All right, so let's look at your love portion with the Cosmo Tarot. On the bottom. And apparently I got it upside down. All right, so I have it upside down. 4 Swords. So are you on a break from somebody? 4 Swords is usually a card of being on a break. Why is it? I wonder, did I move the thing or? I feel like it's so up close and personal. This view is very up close and personal. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Poor. 9 of Pentacles, just being single. 7 of Wands, either being defensive or blocking someone. Wheel of Fortune, things, cycles closing out. And 5 of Swords, argument. Look at that. 5 of Swords twice. That's an Aquarius card. 4 of Pentacles. Are you being stubborn? Typically, the 4 of Pentacles is a card of holding too tightly to things, not wanting to let things go, being stubborn. You could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aquarius too. There could be a spirit of argument. You could have had an argument with somebody. All right, so let's see what's going on. In the general spread, let's take a look at that. I'm kind of flipped out right now because I didn't expect. I was like, why are my dogs flipping out? Okay, so are you holding back from something or trying to tame the beast or trying to have self-discipline in a situation? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune again. So I think you've gotten it now. Yeah, you've gotten it 3 times. That's a Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Sagittarius. But it's like it has to do with cycles, you know, things coming full circle, cycles closing out, and it could also have to do with another go around the wheel with somebody or something, like a job or a person. Ooh, and with the Judgment card, the Star, wow, look at this, moving on, focusing on your con, fast movement. So something is going to happen very quickly. That could be fast communication coming in, but Wheel of Fortune, Judgment card, the Star, Six of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, so you've got Aquarius and Sagittarius energy coming out. But, so there's going to be a rebirth for some situation. It could be a love thing, a job thing, money thing, but something is being reborn, and there's healing and there's growth. There's a reason to be hopeful, because this is right in the center of the reading. And then you're moving on from any kind of chaos and drama, and you're focusing on your stability. Look, you're focusing on your coin. So if it's a love thing, you may be moving on from it, but look at this. Here you're focused on the coin. You're focused on stability. Now, not just financial stability. It could be a matter of in like a relationship, you want things to be more stable. You don't want things to be all up in the air like this, right? You don't want things to be like that. So, well, having Wheel of Fortune, my God, Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune, that's like the card of luck, like things going your way. And you got it 3 times. So luck is definitely on your side. So let's see. I don't want to drag this out like I did. I didn't intentionally, but I drug out the Libra reading like way too long. So let's... Actually, I'm going to skip all that other crap. I'm not even going to deal with it. 6 cards and then the all signs. And I can't breathe anyway, so there's that. So, thank you. Thank you to everybody who like, share, and subscribe. The channel's growing. It's because of you. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. I don't know where to put anything. Wedding bells is in reverse. Shock. Wow. Regardless of gender, they think you're a bitch. You know what? That just means you have standards and boundaries, and people don't like that. People don't like when you have boundaries, when they can't just get whatever they want from you. People don't like that. Speak your truth is sideways, so maybe it's, be discerning in what you say, but have faith is sideways, so success in money. Ooh, Scorpio, look at this. Yeah, I didn't get any bad vibes about your financial situation. I really didn't. Trust issues are affecting your relationship is sideways. Take that as you will. Time for a new start is also, a lot of things are sideways. Are things sideways in your life right now? Because this says time for a new start, but that's sideways. All right, so if you're dealing with... Oh, Jesus. Hey. If you're dealing with an Aries... Well, first of all, what's on the bottom of the deck? Whew. Okay, so are things dead and gone with the relationship situation? Are things kind of chilly? Are they going through a huge transformation? What's going on? If you're dealing with an Aries, they're all up in their head. They don't want to let you go, but they're being stubborn. Taurus is scared. They may have secrets too, though. But they're scared and they want to share love with you. They're like their other half. Sagittarius, yeah, maybe the Gemini has Sagittarius placements. Gemini, they're going to come rushing in. They're trying to be patient, though. Cancer feels like things are done, even though they want to have sex. Well, they might want to have sex with you, too. They want to have success with you. I can't talk because I'm congested, but they feel like things are done, but they still want success with you. But they're also still putting themselves out there. I can't even. Leo is horny and they're focusing on work right now. Virgo is defensive, and that's their biggest thing is they block people. They already spend all their time blocking people. Libra, if you're dealing with a Libra, they're walking away, even though they have a lot of love for you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're moving on and feel like they're kind of childish. You know what? If you're dealing with a, oh, it's a fellow Scorpio. I said Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a fellow Scorpio, they're moving on, or they want to move on to calmer waters, but they want to move on. But they're immature. If you're dealing with a fellow Scorpio, that person's kind of immature. They let their impulses get the best of them. They might have placements in Sagittarius. Now that I think about it. The Sagittarius wants to reunite. They want to like settle down with you. They might want to move in with you. Capricorn feels burdened and is losing sleep over this. Aquarius is a player and they're at a crossroads. And the Pisces has secrets and trust issues. And they're being quiet right now. They feel like they've been through a war. And then this could be that, I don't know if you've got somebody making you wait. If that is the case, consider it done, right? Don't wait on somebody. If somebody tries to make you wait, just let it go. It ain't worth it. All right, Scorpio. Thank you, love you, and I will see you on the next one.